You think you wasn't going to have no trouble. I told you last week, trouble going to come, but trouble don't
last always.
Don't last always. Lord have mercy. God will come through for you. You don't understand what I'm saying. God will come through. Paul told them, say you're struggling, you're going through things, you're hurting in things, you haven't experienced. Some of the folk in your community is nasty, and you're trying to get them to change, and they won't change, and it's just getting more rampant and rampant and rampant. But God is not dead. Lord, He's still. Lord, I got one witness over here. So at least one person in the church knows Jesus is still alive. You got to understand something. He's alive. But in order for them to know He's got power, He must create situations or allow situations to show that He's all powerful. Say, I'm just a testimony. I'm just a witness of what God can do. God's getting ready to turn some things around. We always looking for financial miracles. And we always looking for, God bless you, I know you need to be healed. But one of the things we've got to learn is we can't just come to church looking for healing. We can't just come to church looking for money. We can't just come to church looking for to feel better and have hope. But we've got to come to church looking for Jesus. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory. If I get the glory, then everything got to bow. In heaven and in earth, when the glory show up, everything got to bow. And we don't have a relationship solid enough with God to see God do the miraculous things that He promised in His Word. Why? Because we don't trust God on the level of trust that God needs us to trust Him. He needs us to trust Him in all things. That's right. We've got to have daily devotion with God. We've got to have a mind to serve God. We've got to have a mind to go after God. Lord have mercy. We don't want to go after God. We want God to come to us. But He said, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. He's not talking about sleep. He's talking about a rest in your spirit. He's talking about a rest, assurance rest. He's talking about a sure thing, a true thing. He wants to give you a rest that He is God. So when you stop worrying about it, Lord have mercy. You gotta get your mind off it and get your mind on Him. Because He said, them that mind is stayed on me, I'll keep you in a perfect peace. He's not talking about peace like in a time of war. He's talking about peace in assurance. One thing the Christian church is lacking is assurance. We judge what God will do by what we see.
All right. Come on.
But the just is designed to live by its faith. By its faith. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. So I must believe that God is. That He is the rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Not it. If you seek the car, you might not get the car, but if you get Him, He's able to give you the car. Amen. You can't seek Him for the money, but the money come along with it. I told you the other night about the lady in the real place, right? The lady was her ribs at Tricks.
Yes.
And the lady was getting her ribs, and they forgot to put her bread on.
All right.
And the lady looked and said, "Don't bread come with this?" Okay, you don't understand. Bread's supposed to come with the ribs. And it wasn't no bread in there. She wasn't trying to get the bread, but the bread come with the ribs. Lord have